Assigned or self-selected groupings. Should students pick their partners? In a shrinking world where international communication and collaboration is commonplace, it is more important than ever to teach students how to work together. In today's classrooms, students shouldn't be sitting in rows of desks 2 feet apart with their heads turned down looking at the paper in front of them. Instead, working together in groups is imperative for developing skills needed in today's society. An omnitemporal struggle of teachers is engaging students in meaningful learning. The bottom line is, if students don't want to do your work, if they aren't motivated to complete tasks in the classroom, they will not succeed. Over time, teachers have motivated students by providing opportunities for choice, by turning over the power in the classroom and giving students the reins. Both collaborative work and opportunities for choice are important for motivating today's students. The purpose of this research is to understand the effect that student choice in group work has on motivation in order to understand how to motivate students through collaborative work in the classroom. Research tells us that choice can motivate students if it is implemented effectively. That is, if the options offered reflect student interests, enhance competency, and give students complete autonomy. Research has shown that student interest, performance, and motivation can be improved by offering students choice, as well as by providing students with the support and tools in order to experience success after making a meaningful choice. Choice offered without regard to these needs, however, can negatively impact student motivation and can cause disengagement. In regards to collaborative work in the classroom, research tells us that it benefits students both academically and socially. Working with others improves student learning when students take on the role of tutor and tutee. Just as with offering choice, however, group work must be implemented carefully in order to guarantee a positive outcome. Teachers must take into account the size and composition of groups, the spaces students work in, and the social skills students have and need. Group work itself can be a motivating factor for students as they learn collaboratively with a peer or of similar development to bounce ideas off of and offer new, meaningful insights. In order to investigate whether student choice motivates students working in groups to complete a task, this research investigates the question, to what extent is student motivation affected when students are assigned groupmates versus when students select their groupmates for collaborative classroom work? This study will take the 4th grade social studies and English language arts class at Croswell Elementary School. Croswell is a mid-sized school in the suburban upstate of South Carolina. I will teach 2 classes of approximately 20 students each day, along with a co-teacher, Mrs. Samantha Head. In order to measure changes in student motivation throughout the study, I will implement the My Class Activities Survey. This instrument gauges student motivation according to 4 aspects: challenge, choice, interest, and enjoyment. This study will take part over the course of 2 weeks in the classroom. Before beginning the research, permission for participation will be obtained from students and their parents using a written letter that must be signed. Each class of 4th graders will serve as a group of participants. Class A will be the control group, and Class B will be the experimental group. At the beginning of the study, students in Class A and B will be assigned the same group project. Groups of 4 to 6 students will be assigned using a random name generator. After introducing the project, students will gather in their groups. At this point, they will take the My Class Activities Survey in order to gather baseline data. Students will use randomly assigned ID numbers in order to maintain anonymity throughout the study. After completing the survey, students will complete the project with their assigned group members. Then, at the beginning of the following week, students in Classes A and B will be assigned another, similar group project to be completed in groups of 4 to 6 students. Students in Class A will be assigned group members again, using the random name generator. Students in Class B will have the opportunity to choose their group members. The My Class Activities Survey will be taken after the introduction of the project. The difference in student motivation will be measured in the difference of student survey scores from Class A's initial and post-survey scores in comparison to Class B's initial and post-survey scores. The results of this study will be analyzed in order to determine to what extent student motivation is impacted when students have the opportunity to choose their group members.